So welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is actually a continuation of the part 3 and part 4 episode of The Game Changer as part of the ring light series of Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Let's start with Miss Isabella. As you guys can notice, I guess that she arrived late already because she had a, what do you call this one, a different background. So I guess that, you know, the jury decided to still interview Miss Isabella. I can say that she's very formal all throughout her interview. Plus, I have to say that she did pretty well in that closer interview. Next is Miss Kalinga. Well, she did pretty well in this closer interview. And I just want to say thank you so much for representing the indigenous people. Next is Miss La Union and Miss Laguna. Both of them did a pretty well or a good job in this closer interview. But somehow, hindi sila nag-leave ng mark sa akin. Or I have to say that nawalang impact na lang. I have to say na walang impact yung closer interview nila sa akin. Next is Miss Makadi. Miss Makadi sounded very knowledgeable and, you know, she displayed confidence as well all throughout her interview. Next is Miss Mandauwei. I don't know why Cebuanos are really good, you know, having conversation or all throughout the interview. What I like about Miss Mandauwei is that she expressed herself well. And, you know, she's very charming. She's very charming. I really like Miss Mandauwei. Next is Miss Manila. Oh my God, what can I say about Miss Manila? She's very casual all throughout the conversation. More of parang kwentuhan sa kanto nila. Yung nangyari interview kay Miss Manila. In short, walang voice si Miss Manila. Next is Miss Marinduque. She did pretty well, but you know, she's a little bit nervous. Next is Miss Masami, Miss Masami's Oriental. Miss Masami's Oriental did pretty well. However, it's like you know what, Miss La Union and Miss Laguna, okay ang conversation, but then again, hindi siya naging remarkable for me. I'm so sorry. Next is Miss Muntinlupa. Oh my gosh, this girl, she was very calm and very poised. Plus, as what I've mentioned with my previous episode about Miss Muntinlupa, you know, whenever you listen to her or whenever you watch her, you can actually feel it, you can actually sense it, that her answers are very genuine or it's actually coming from her heart. I so love Miss Muntinlupa. Next is Miss Oriental Mindoro. Miss Oriental Mindoro, she's very confident and she's very articulate. And next is Miss Palawan. Oh my gosh, she's not that articulate and sayang because may sense yung sinasabi niya. However, she needs to practice on how she can, you know, deliver her answers in a pretty decent way, or she can be more articulate because kahit maganda yung sinasabi niya, but the way how she delivers her answer, medyo nagkakaroon tayo ng konting problema doon because hindi na nga siya articulate magsalita. Meron pa siyang mga problema like Miss Batangas when it comes to P and F and B and V. So, yun yung naging ano niya, issue niya for me. Next is Miss Pampanga. Well, Miss Pampanga really did great when it comes to her Q&A, and I'm just so proud of her. Okay, so in the part 3 of the Game Changer, I have to say that I'll be including Makadi on my list, Miss Mandauwei. I also want to put in here Miss Muntinlupa and Miss Oriental Mindoro. And I also want to include Miss Pampanga as part of my list because she did a really great job all throughout the interview. Now let's move on to the part 4 of the Game Changer episode, or the closed door interview that is part of the ring light series in Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Alright, so let's start with Miss Pangasinan. She's very confident, very eloquent, pure of substance, plus she presented herself so well. In short, I'm really impressed about Miss Pangasinan. Next is Miss Parañaque. Just like my past or my previous episode about Miss Parañaque, just like Pauline Anlings, both of them are very relaxed and very composed when answering, you know, those questions. What I really like about Miss Parañaque is that she speaks so well. She elaborated her answers, and I'm just really amazed about Miss Parañaque. It's really a good job for her. Next is Miss Pasay City. As like what I've mentioned before, she's actually part of my list who will actually do good, or who will I'm expecting to do great during the closer interview, and she did not disappoint me. What I like about Miss Pasay City is that she's very relatable. Like when you look at her, you know, when you listen to her, she's like telling a story. And that's something that I really admire about Miss Pasay City. And also the answer, her answer when she asked about the color that symbolizes phenomenal woman. She said confidence is the color that makes you proud of who you are. Amazing answer. Next is Miss Pasig City. Miss Pasig City, what I can simply say is that it's just really a fine interview. I have to say that it's not really impacting for Miss Pasig City. Next is Miss Kessen City. OMG. I have to be honest that Miss Kessen City really displayed confidence, knowledge. She's actually composed and very relaxed. Actually, more of self-confidence yung dinisplay ni Miss Kasan City. She speaks with conviction. She's very knowledgeable. And she really came strong and prepared in this battle or in this competition. So good job, Miss Kasan City. Next is Miss Kessen Province. Oh, it's more of chikahan lang. Well, she's really funny, to be honest, and I like her, you know, just for being herself. Next is Miss Rizal. She did great, but not impacting for me. Next is Miss Romblon. Medyo na-disturb ako sa kapal ng makeup ni Miss Romblon. But her answers were pretty short. Medyo nakulangan ako sa mga sagot ni Miss Romblon. Next is Miss Surigao del Norte. Well, Miss Surigao del Norte answered pretty well. However, walang impact yung dating ng answer niya for me. I think it's the way she speaks or on how she deliver her answers. Next is Miss Taguig City. Nakakatawa. Sorry for the term, but when she asked for a local product, ang sabi niya is bench. Bench is actually not a local product. Bench is actually a local brand. So, bakit mo siya in-incorporate sa answer mo? And also for Sandra Lemonon or Miss Taguig City, when she asked for a color of, you know, phenomenal woman, she mentioned morena. Color is something that we learned in the past during our, you know, preschool, I can say. Color is just something that you can see in the rainbow or, you know, sa mga set of colors. But I think morena is not a color. I'm not so sure, but please correct me on this. Well, she displayed confidence naman, to be fair with Sandra Lemonon, but then again, parang yung build program lang yung napanood ko. She speaks, you know, pretty well, but lacks of conviction. Next is Miss Zamboanga del Sur. I love her. And kung meron akong bibigyan ng best in outfit or headdress, it should be her. I love her because she showcased their traditional costume in Zamboanga del Sur. And I find her beautiful, to be honest. And I just want to say that I'm just so proud of you. Although you had some struggles, you know, speaking in English, nagsalita ka ng dialect nyo in Zamboanga del Sur, but I don't see any problem with that at all because speaking in English should not be a prerequisite to be a Miss Universe. Janine Tobona na naman. No, I just really appreciate her because some candidates, as you can see, they had some struggles speaking in English, but ginagawa nilang katatawanan. Parang natatawa sila sa sarili nila. But with Miss Zamboanga del Sur, makikita mo yung sincerity niya that she's really trying her best to speak in English, pero hindi talaga niya maitawid. But I really appreciate this girl. So, don't feel bad about what happened. I mean, as long as you presented yourself, you know, in that closer interview, I have to say that you still, you know, did a great job. So I have to share, guys, my top picks sa part 4 ng ring light episode, the game changer episode of Miss Universe Philippines. Number 1 on my list, Miss Pangasinan. I have Miss Parañaque, Pasay, Kessen City. I also, ayun lang. Okay, so I have Pangasinan, Parañaque, Pasay, and Kasan City. Sila yung mga topics ko sa part 4 ng Game Changer episode ng Miss Universe Philippines. So we are finally done about the Game Changer episode or the closed door interview as part of the Ring Light series in Miss Universe Philippines 2020. I just have to share with you guys my top 5 when it comes to closed door interview. I have Miss Bohol, Miss Parañaque, Miss Cebu City, Miss Cavite, and Miss Quezon City. For me, sila yung nag-stood out in this part of the competition, which is the closed door interview. So that'll be all for today's episode here in my channel. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for your love and for your support. And to my new subscribers and returning viewers, maraming salamat. In Cebu, they say, daghang salamat kaayo. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat for today, and I'm just, grateful to have you guys here in my channel. And if you guys will ask me about the question or the final question in the closer interview, what do I think young people just like me should focus on? I have to say that you guys should focus on being kind to one another, because you can never go wrong with kindness. I love you all.